Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Beautiful smudge. I put in some grandpa's beard and some of the sweetgrass I picked this past summer. I put it in the bottom. I wanted that to burn as well. So it's a nice smudge. I really needed it badly. Badly, badly. Anyway, for those of you that are new, I am Natalie, and I'm here to do a little on the late side, that's for sure. The monthly readings for this month of December for the sign of Taurus the Bull. How beautiful is that? So I'm going to push it back a bit because half my head gets cut off, and that's downright annoying. So anyways, let's get started right into the Taurus reading. My apologies for everything being late. My laptop took that in again today, those that are onto the story. And it's getting exploratory surgery, put it that way. So, not even 3 years old. It's a $1,000 machine. It was exactly $1,000. Right on the nose. Not even 3 years ago. So, okay, this is Taurus, one of my favorite signs. I know some really, really nice people that are Taurians. I like them a lot, you know. They're usually type, as far as the men go. The women, not so much. Most of the Tauruses I know are male. They can bite their tongue when they really need to. They can get the term, the strong, silent type, come to mind. That's what comes to mind. Anyways, they have a good work ethic, usually. They find some way to make a buck. They can be quite creative and ingenious. They're very independent. Like I said, they can get quiet. They can pull back. But they have a calm way about them that I admire. I admire a lot, as a matter of fact. But there's something very calming. And they're very logical. And usually, I've had some male Taurian friends, not boyfriends per se, but friends. And I could talk to these guys, my buddies, about anything. They were open to any kind of discussion, you know. Very easygoing, very independent, very strong in many different ways. And I am leaning towards the male because those are the ones that I've known. I think I know one Taurus female, one. And she's pretty independent, and she's easygoing, speaks her mind, this kind of a thing. I'm going to cut the deck right here, Taurus, all right? And I'm going to consult with Lilith. For those of you that are new, this is my sidekick, Lilith. She's a red carnelian pendulum, all right? And I'm sorry, with the cell phone, I can't, it's not on a stand. It's being held up by 3 rocks. A big, long, flat one behind it and 2 smaller ones in front to keep it in place. So, I'm sorry. I can't just pull it down so you can see it. On my laptop, you can see everything. You can see the cards all laid out and all of that. So, bear with me. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Spirit via Lilith. I'm just getting centered here, people. You're my first reading of the night. It's been a weird day and a long day. As this deck stands, are the top 5 cards. The cards are meant for this public reading for the month of December 2020 for the sign of Taurus the Bull. Are the top 5 cards, the cards that are meant for this reading. She's saying yes, nice, strong, solid swing. Oh, move that a bit. There we go. Okay. All right. Here we go. I gotta get comfortable. It's been a weird day. Very strange day it has been. The smudge is still burning. I like that. I like it when it does. You get that nice, slow burn. It's not filling the house with smoke. Okay, so I'm going to cut. Did I just cut the deck? Did I just cut it? I think I did, didn't I? Somebody say, yeah, I cut the deck, or no, I didn't cut the deck. Anybody, speak up. Don't be shy. Okay, I'm going to cut it again. Let's do that, then I'll cut it again because nobody's answering. All right, none of my regulars are in here because they love to chat up a storm. Your very first card is your overall energy for what's left of December here. Ah, interesting, Taurus. The Two of Swords, and you're feeling at a crossroad. You're at a crossroads. All right? Okay. Second card, your wealth and finances, and wealth covers all areas of life when you think of wealth of health, wealth of friends, you know, things like this. But you got the High Priestess. She's representing intuition here. Card number 3, your heart's your home, your relationships, your intimates. Okay. Interesting. Vision. Two of Wands. Two of Wands. Look at that now. That's in your family, your most private part, personal part of your life. So, thank you very much, Natalie. No, what I said was, did I cut the deck? Do you remember? Because I always say, okay, I'm cutting the deck now. Nobody's, I said, maybe I didn't. So I just cut it again. These are the cards that we got for you guys. Page of Pentacles, opportunity. Falling into your challenge sector for the month. All right? Like you guys, this is a nice clear camera. I like you guys to get the feel of the cards. It helps. So you can get into them the way I am. The final card, never the least, never the last, really, is your message from Spirit. And we pulled the card of Judgment, and this represents self-reflection. Self-reflection. There you are. Male or female. Male or female. All right. So, interesting looking read. See, I wish I could pull my camera down so you guys could see, but it doesn't work that way with this. I'm new to cell phones. This is all new to me. Truly, truly new to me. Using a cell phone. I like that there's hardly any lag. Maybe a bit by a few seconds. That's about it. So, anyways, here we go. Two of Swords, eh? Overall energy. You know what? And I'm surprised an 8 didn't come up. I'll tell you why. Because I heard, this is for a lot of you too. Usually I only say a few. This is for a lot of you. Are making some big changes during the month of December. Some of you are making big decisions that are going to, it's going to initiate change. The decisions that you're making choices and decisions. And yes, there could be one or two important things to you, Taurus, that are really important. And you've got to say, do I stay or do I go now? There's a choice. You're at a crossroads. Which way do I go? Which way do I go? So, and Taurians are such a stickler for doing things perfectly the right way. The ethical way. The strong way. The motivational way. Where you feel almost a passion about these changes you're going to be making. But I'm feeling there's two decisions that have to be made. And there you are at a crossroad for both of them. Two different things. I don't know what they are. I have no idea what they are. I'm not feeling that side of it at all. But there's definitely going to be, and it's not because the number 2 is on the card. That's not why. I just realized that. Well, hello, Natalie. There's a 2. No, I heard that. Two different things that you're gonna get stuck on. You're gonna hover there for a while, okay? While you're trying to decide to make a decision here. Now, I want to give you the generic side of the card, and maybe a little bit more will make even a little more sense to you, Taurus. Okay, just a moment. With the Two of Swords, you are at a crossroads, and there is a decision to be made. But for you, there's going to be two. The two cross swords gently signify tension and indecision, locked in conflict. Neither side can win here because their power appears to be equal. This situation may or may not even be of your own making. Your perspective is blocked, or there's an obvious clue that you're not seeing. The advice: look again, take a fresh angle. Any action or decision is better than none. This is a great opportunity for a breakthrough in your thinking. Your keywords are doubt, uncertainty, stalemate, indecision, being stuck, disconnections, and blocks. And I just heard again for you, it'll take about 2 weeks for you to reach a decision on both these things. By the end of the month, things will be rolling forward with the decision that you make. So things will be rolling forward. You know, things will be moving. You're beginning to make these changes by these big decisions. This is going to take place over the month, but there's two main ones. Two main things you have to make a choice on. And you know what? You're going to make okay choices. Your choices are going to be okay. They're going to be just fine. Not to worry about that. Is that part of the rock that's blocking part of this screen? Something's blocking. There we go. I just noticed that. Sorry. I straightened. See, I got rocks holding this in place. Excuse me. Second card. Your wealth and your finances. Yeah, I'm feeling the weight of these two. It must be important. I'm feeling the weight of these two things right here. So, okay. The High Priestess. This is your second card in tarot. And, oh, I'm feeling the impact of this one. This is one hell of a hot reading. I can tell you right now, there's no other way of putting it. I haven't used that term in a while because it hasn't really happened. This is a hot reading. It means it's good, it's tight, it's informative, it's active, it's alive. Do you know what I'm saying? That kind of a thing. So, it's going to push you back a tiny bit more. There we go. Okay. So, with the High Priestess, this is interesting. The High Priestess indicates it's time for learning. Oh boy. So she can represent a teacher or a spiritual guide, or she could represent a lesson that you're about to learn about. You're going to go through something and experience and gain a very valuable lesson on it as well. If it's showing, whether you realize it or not, as far as spirituality goes, you're more open than you realize, and you're about to open up even more. You could even be looking at learning more about the metaphysical. Another meaning is needing to spend some time alone so that you can connect with your inner self. There may be a secret around you as well, or a new situation that is yet to unfold. So you're being given a heads up there. Be aware of what's going on around you. Read between people, read between the lines. Someone may take you into their confidence and share something that's about to happen or about to go down. You know what I'm saying? Okay, your advice here. Keep your thoughts and your feelings to yourself just now. Respect others' secrets as well as your own. Zip your lip, mum's the word. Take time to concentrate on your spiritual interest and listen to your intuition. I can't say that enough. I can't. It'll never lead you or steer you wrong. It just won't. The right teacher in the right lesson is going to appear when you're ready for it. Keywords that kind of sum everything up. Wisdom, secrets, discretion, teaching, spiritual work, vision, and dreams. Okay? Choices and decisions, things that you pick at this time as well. Because the infinity symbol is telling me any decisions you do make this month are going to have a long reach into the future. Future road, way down the road. So these are big decisions through them. You've got to be very careful, and you're being very careful. Kind of quiet and withdrawn about it, because you're pushing your way through it. You're taking each step mentally and intellectually. You're taking each step very gingerly, very carefully. So, there. Next card represents your family, your home. Hi, Jennifer. I didn't see you come in. I'm sorry, I didn't see you come in. Yeah, with the hearth and the home here. I mean, that's okay. We're doing okay for time. Two of Wands and vision. Now this is interesting, very interesting. So, all right, boys, and one thing about this card, it's about coupling up with. Yes, it can be something romantic or intimate, or it could just be a strong relationship between maybe you and someone of the same sex, but it's got nothing to do with sex. You know what I mean? Like woman to woman, man to man, woman to man. Could fall in many different places, right? But finding somebody that's very like-minded, that's almost like a rewarding feeling, like you're being rewarded. You meet some people in life and you instantly, you click. It happens. You click, click, click. You're on the same wavelength. You look at life the same way. You have the same reason. You have the same logic. They're like a mirror image of you. You know, maybe not physically, but in every other way. They're so easy for you. Instant friends. Instant relationship. Like you've known each other longer than 5 minutes, you know. You just hit it off. Whether it be romantically for some of you, or has been even, maybe you're in that, good for you, congratulations. Or people that are about to go through it and experience it. It's going to be you guys, Taurus, all right? Where am I again? The Two of Wands. Where am I going? We get the generic side of this. Here we go. This two, it highlights romance and partnerships. So you may meet a new partner, or you could hook up with another like-minded soul to pursue new projects in or out of the workplace. The meeting of the minds is what's going to happen here, and it's going to bring you rewards. And you will broaden each other's horizons. You really will. Just the way you see the world and the way you... There are things that haven't ever entered your mind are going to occupy your mind. Put it that way. But you can achieve so much more as a couple, as a pair, working together. In education, you or both of you, or maybe one of you, may looking for the right course or the right teacher to expand your knowledge even deeper, to inspire you to hone your skills, or even nurture your interest. The advice of the card. Look for those around you who share your vision. Take a look. Be aware. Work together for the greatest results. Keywords here are partnership and creativity, communication, travel, planning, education, and inspiration. This is this is going to be a big part of your life. For those that this applies to, it's going to become a big part of your life, your daily life that you move through and you go through. It's exciting. It's more than a breath of fresh air. We know what that means, breath of fresh air, right? It's more than that. It's a take your breath away kind of thing. These relationships, these happenings between humans are rare, very rare. But this new relationship, for those that it might apply to, we're talking 30, 40 years down the road, and you're still like that, you know. So let's go into the fourth card here. There could be some challenges for you. That's life, all right? It's not a big secret. That stupid rock just keeps wanting to show itself. There. I'm sorry I got no Christmas decorations up either. I haven't even gone into that room. I wish my tree was up now. I wish all the decorating was already done. That would be really nice. It picks my spirits up. but I'm a bit whatever. Anyways, Page of Pentacles and opportunity here. Beautiful card. Nice card. The biggest challenge, the biggest message would be, I don't know why I'm hearing this, but I am hearing, don't snob anybody, don't snub anybody when they're trying to reach out to you. I don't know where that's coming from, all right? Well, I know where it's coming from, but I don't know who it's directed at. There's nobody personal. Nothing personal here. Don't turn your back on what could be excellent opportunities for you. And what kind of opportunities? Yes, could be work related. It could be home related. It could be something very creative. I don't know. It's weird. It's like the messages are coming in and then they're fading out just as quick. Slow down so I can get them. Slow down. Anyways, yes. Don't forego opportunities. They may only come by your way once, and then you'll be kicking yourself down the road. Well, I was mad at that person, and they just pissed me off. I didn't want to talk with them or deal with them, but I had no idea that was supposed to go down. It didn't go down because something you walked away from or turned your back against. Don't do that. Give everything a chance. Everything. All right? This page brings good news about finances and work and education. Well, the page does not represent this money alone. He brings you hope that you have a wish and the wish is going to be granted. You're left with a surging feeling of hope. It's like, yeah, I got it in the bag. I've got this. Another meaning of the page is a pending job offer, or if you're trying to sell a property or move, then this is going to happen very soon, provided you pay attention to the paperwork, check your dates and things like that. The advice, look out for others regarding property and work. There's a good opportunity on the horizon, but be diligent and check all your contacts very carefully. Double check everything that's on paper, everything, all right? Keywords are money, messages, communication, work, luck, confidence, and optimism. That's a wonderful feeling. Optimism, hope, they're kind of the same thing. Unless you want to get in the nitty-gritty, but we're not doing that here. So, I need a little drink of tea. This is a really good reading. Like I say, it's like a hot reading. And the timing on it's perfect as well. So, okay. I've almost gotten through the whole thing without smoking, too. I've been that caught up in it. Okay, the last card is your message from Spirit. This is where the universe, I felt this earlier. I thought the universe loves us so much. All we can do as humans is love it back. In gratitude, thankfulness, appreciation. When we feel those moments of joy, and when we have that inner knowing of what we're all about, sometimes you just kind of lock in on it. I do. And a feeling of appreciation and gratitude always comes from me and goes into the universe. And I always try to look at my cup as more full than ever empty. I have to keep it that way or I'd lose my mind. You know what I mean? I look at what I have and how lucky I am to have what I have. I live a small life. I don't need to, and I have no desire to live a big life, Yes, being on YouTube and being known all over the world and all of that, I've gotten attention from some strange places, and I think it's wonderful. So we try to carry people with us when I want everyone to feel that surge of joy and know that this is, you have an inner knowing. This isn't just happy. This is joy. pure joy, and you feel the magic of it, you feel it physically. And you want everybody to feel that. The world and life itself would be so much better if everybody gave more love back to the universe. More love, more gratitude, more appreciation. It's kind of what this card's about. It's about self-reflection as we start looking at ourselves here. Do you know what I'm saying? Very interesting card for you. It being you guys, Taurus. It's very fitting, I think. I think in the Taurians that I know, the male friends that I've had were very, very, I mean, we were pretty tight. Very, very good friends. Buddies all the way. But every now and again, they'd withdraw. They'd get a little quiet. It seems to be a common thing among the men. They're checking themselves out. They're checking in with themselves. There could have been something that set it off. That's part of this self-reflection. And he's thinking later, did I do the right thing? Did I say the right things? Damn, maybe I should have done things this way or that way. Well, no, that was all right. That was cool. And they're checking in because they want to be the best person they can be, if you know what I mean. They want to be compassionate. They want to be feeling. They want to be fair. They want to be stern when they need to be, hard when they need to be, but never lose the soft side of life. That's what Taurians are like. They're very warm. If I had to say, they're warm people. Sometimes quiet, but sometimes not. I knew one guy, he was really loud, right? He might even be watching this, I don't know. And he was a very, 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 one of the best friends I've had in a very long time. We had a falling out. But he was an incredible Taurian, incredible. Like I love the guy to pieces. I just loved him to pieces. Loved being with him, hanging out with him, and all that good stuff. We always had a good time, and he always could make me laugh. Anybody that could crack me up, they've got me hook, line, and sinker kind of a thing. But that's the type of Taurian he was. He'd do anything for anybody if he could, and I mean anything. But with you guys, what are we looking at here? Judgment. I'm sorry, I didn't even get to the damn card. Judgment. I'm in the wrong area. A lot of inner searching, questioning yourself, looking at the bigger picture of life, which shows you finding a balance in there. What is needed, what is wanted, kind of a thing. I just heard somebody may be thinking of scaling their life back. Scaling the stuff back out of their life. To make life seem more tangible to them. Rather than be distracted by fancy TVs and furniture and all this kind of stuff. They're always so in touch with themselves. This is for some, not for all. But let's go to the generic side and then we're done. It's time to revisit the past for you to take stock before you move on. You may muse on happy memories. That's not a bad thing. Where are we? There we go, trying to get it in. Okay. Or you could discover that there is, unfinished business. So you may find yourself being in touch with someone from the past, or even revisiting an old situation to find answers. At this time, you'll also be judging yourself on your own past actions. Again, here we go. Did you do the right thing? Another additional meaning of the card is a spiritual connection as well. And this links you in with spirit guides, angels, and loved ones. The advice, if you feel that you need to give a person a second chance or return to an old situation, now is the time to decide that. If you're reassessing the past in other ways, don't be so damn hard on yourself. And that is so Taurian. Taurus, nobody can beat them up like they can beat themselves up. It's just the way it is. Keywords, last words in your reading, my darling. Taurus is contemplation, self-judgment, review, second chances, guilt, spirituality, and memories. Ta-da! What a great reading. How long? 32 minutes? That's about average. Isn't that great? Now, I get smart these days. It doesn't matter. If a card here wants to come up again, it will. but I slide them in random spots in the deck to keep them apart. You know, I've just gotten in the habit. I like it. Makes me feel better. There. So if they come up again, they're really meant to come up. So what do you think, Taurus? Did you get much out of the reading? Somebody speak to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. There we go. Taurus, hook, line, and sinker. Jennifer, I didn't even think about you. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That's a good thing that you're being kinder to yourself as well. I thought that was good. Jennifer, Christ almighty, I wasn't even thinking about you. I really never, it just, I'm so, you know, zoomed in. So, yeah. Yes, ma'am. Hooks Fremont, hi, how you doing? Oh, my goodness. Well, the next sign coming up is going to be Gemini. You just got here. It was a really good reading, Bill. I'm sorry. So, there we go. A lot of internal work, that's right. A lot of inner stuff going on. And decisions that need to be made. Going to preoccupy your mind probably for most of it. Anyways. Alright, I've got to watch my battery. I don't have the hookup to plug it in, so I don't have to worry about that. I don't have that yet. I'm going to have to get one. A cord and that funny little plug thing. Anyways, so I got to watch my camera. Queen from a Taurus man. That's beautiful. It was a fabulous reading. I hope they all go like this tonight. I really, 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 really do. So, yes, you did, Bill. This was nice, though. It was pretty intense. It was hot, what I call hot. So, oh, thank you, Nat. That's great. That's wonderful. You're welcome, Becky. Wonderful. Thank you so much, and thank you for being here as well. It's beautiful. You're very welcome, and thank you, Nat. Thank you very, very much. Okay. Yes, I will. I will. Once it's done, but getting there, it'll be a battle for me. I'll be yelling and kicking things around and fighting with lights and, you know, this kind of thing. Thanks, Sea Shaves. Huh? So, yeah. I want to get some. I think I hung socks, the big red velvet ones behind me here last year. I'll look for stuff to put behind me, so. So, there we go. Who's next? It's going to be Gemini. And I'm going to get off right about now and say goodbye for the moment. Please subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, click the notification bell. You're not guaranteed to be notified or even hold on to the channel because the YouTube systems have been just knocking a lot of us down and knocking us back. But if you're that intense, you really enjoy the readings, come into the Facebook group even if you hate it. It's closed and private. Nobody that you don't want knowing is going to know that you're in there. It's a very collective group. We're a little over 2,000. And they're people that we're all walking the same trail in life. We're all a tribe. You might put it that way, okay? But it's closed and it's private, so feel free to come in there. Everything's pre-approved. Everything's kept to the essence of the group there. Okay, everything else, I'm going to make it short. From here on out, if you haven't done it before, Taurus, now's the time. Do it, do it, do it. Keep your inner peace right here. Right here. That way, you'll have the strength to share your love and your light out with the rest of the world. And it is seriously, seriously needed. All right, I got to hit the X, guys, because I got to move on to Gemini coming up in just a moment. Bye-bye.